What's up, y'all? Tony Dubs here. Star Wars premiere. Hope this camera ain't too close to my face. I know y'all like looking at my pretty mug, but I don't, so. I'm looking for Cody right now. He said he just got here. So, just wanted to get his approach on camera officially. I think I hear his fucking trap flapping. Star Wars motherfuckers, finally. Cody Dubs. What's up,
So, dude, you missed it, man. They had the Chicago first was out here.
What?
Awesome.
They were here?
They were here, man.
Why were they here?
Well, they got Lexington.
Oh, okay.
And we're here to see chipmunks.
How much is shipping from Naboo? Epic? That's your one-word review?
Yes.
Anything in the... we don't care about spoilers, so if you want to talk about some spoilers, if anything particular stood out to you?
Probably the plot, like how it ended and everything. Like how it turned out. I forgot his name, but Kylo, yeah.
That guy.
Like how it was Han Solo's son. I heard a lot of theories about it, like that actually Kylo was gonna be Luke and stuff, because his father, and it was just epic.
You just saw Star Wars The Force Awakens. How did you feel about it?
Honestly, I thought it was a pretty epic movie. J.J. Abrams did a hell of a job. Didn't see a lot of stuff coming. Some of it called out, but all in all, a true Star Wars film.
It's a good start for the trilogy. Awesome movie.
Better than Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Better than all those movies. All right. Kylo Ren. How does it feel to be killed in that movie?
I'm not dead.
I'm trying to fuck it for people.
I'm not. I'm Luke Skywalker.
Oh, that's right. You were Luke Skywalker, and now Luke Skywalker's dead.
They killed Luke and Chewie.
Yeah. Well, see, what happened was they killed Luke, and then there was like a steamer trunk next to him, and they opened it, and there was Kylo Ren's helmet in it. And they're like, oh my God, they were the same person? It was that big of a letdown. How did you guys feel? I take it you're lifelong Star Wars fans.
Oh, yeah.
Like myself.
Yeah.
So how did you like it?
I thought it was good, but it's nowhere near the original.
I would agree. So that's not holding nothing back. That's how you feel?
Yes.
I totally agree. Anything stand out about the film to you?
Honestly, I'm going to have to see it again because right now I'm kind of running the borderline.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like it better than the prequels.
Mm-hmm.
I do like it better than those, but I don't like the direction that they're taking the story.
Okay, now we're cool with spoilers, so if you want to spoil anything, go right ahead. So if you need to talk about something specific, that's fine.
I personally don't like the Kylo Ren character.
Okay.
I think he's sorry. Sorry.
When I was born, the doctor grabbed me by the ankles and spanked me right behind.
Recording. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special edition of Chronic Confusion. A little interesting this time, as I got Cody on Skype because it got late and we both had to get home and stuff. But anyways, we saw Star Wars: The Force Awakens tonight, opening night. Well, I guess technically night before opening night. and it was pretty sweet. I dug it. How'd you feel about it, Cody?
Fuck yeah, man. It was awesome. I
Can you
enjoyed
believe?
it thoroughly.
I mean, can you believe that we just saw a new Star Wars movie? It still doesn't seem real to me.
I know, right? Like, I'm still, like, kind of in shock, I guess.
What?
Like, I don't really know, like, how to describe how I feel.
One thing I meant to ask while we were still hanging out earlier was, do you think that the movie was kind of like dark, not like dark as in tone, but like the picture was dark, or do you think that was Regal's screen or the projector or something? Because I feel like it was very, very dark, and like the colors just didn't pop. You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
I don't know if it was the screen or if it was the movie or if
I think it was, if anything, it was probably the 3D.
That could have been it, because there were some points like I could tell there was something on the screen, but it was just too dark. Like there was I think it was when BB-8 was running away or rolling away, you would say, off into the distance after that first big conflict. And first of all, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, there are going to be spoilers in this episode, so if you haven't seen it yet and you don't want it spoiled for you, turn this shit off and come back after you've seen it. So anyways, he's rolling away after they torch everything, and there's like a little creature like in the left side of the frame that pops up, but I could barely see him. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I saw him. He had those little red eyes.
Yeah,
and
like that's how I knew it was there, because I seen the eyes, but like they weren't even really that bright to me. Maybe my eyes are just fucked up, and I couldn't tell what it looked like. It was just like a black shadow.
It kind of looked like it had a hammerhead, but I mean that's really all I could tell. Like I don't know. I don't know if we were supposed to really see it that well.
Yeah, I don't know. But there was a lot of times in the movie where I just felt like, man, like it just looked very washed out to me. And I don't know. Again, there was kind of like you know those runner lights on the floor, you know, or near the floor in the theater, and I had one of those kind of in my eye line of sight. That might have had something to do with it. But yeah, I don't know. Just overall, like, it just seemed like this movie was a lot to take in in one viewing.
Yeah,
it's very fast.
Well, I mean, all Star Wars a lot to take in one viewing.
I wouldn't say so. I'd say most of them are pretty to the point, and this one was too. It was just there was just so much happening, like they crammed so much into the movie, and normally that would make movies worse, but I feel like it benefited this film. There was just so much going on in the story, and like it was just so fast paced and cut from one thing to the next.
Yeah, it was fast paced, but the pacing was good.
It was good.
Like, cause like another movie that came out this year that had really fast pacing was Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
And it felt rushed. It felt rushed and like sloppily put together. This one didn't. This one felt good. The pace felt good with it.
There was a lot of fan service in this movie.
Well, like, I don't think that they overdid that, though.
They didn't overdo it, but there was a lot. There was a lot of callbacks and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like Finn pulling out the little training droid.
Yeah.
Right. Like he just pulls it out and like tosses it to the side all casually.
Shit was funny. I knew like as soon as they got pulled onto that bigger ship when they were in the Falcon, like I knew that was going to be Han Solo. Han Solo, everyone say it. Like, and like, you know, they're building it up to where it's going to be the First Order and they're about to get caught. And of course Han Solo, you know, nobody knows the Falcon better than him. You know, he fucking hears a little bit of clanging underneath his feet, and he's like, "Hold up, those are the fucking cargo bays. Somebody's fucking in here." You know,
they're about to poison the shit out of him.
Yeah, dude. I was thinking maybe that would happen. You know, like they would like after he opens the thing, the things would go off. You know, and there's like, oh shit, we just poisoned Han Solo. You know, and they'd figure out some way to fucking revive him or something.
I thought that was something that was really funny that happened like maybe about like 10 minutes after that, they're wanting to go to the hyperdrive, and fucking fucking Ray goes up there and pulls something out, and he's like, "What did you do?" And she's so proud of herself. She's like, "I bypassed the unit, the compression unit."
Yeah.
And Han's like, "Oh yeah," and you can tell she's just so disappointed that he wasn't as happy with her as she was.
Well, it's Han Solo though.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, he probably was very proud and happy, but you know, he's the type that won't show it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's just even in his old age, he's still stubborn as fuck. You know, and goodness, Cody, what are you doing with your phone there? That was loud.
Man, people are texting me, and it says it's on silent, but I guess it's gonna vibrate. I won't reply to them until after this.
So yeah, I mean, I kind of wish we could have gotten a little bit more Luke, but I feel like the second movie is going to be a very, very, like, his comeback movie, you know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that. It's just 2 more years, fuck.
Well, I'd say that the first act of episode 8 will be him and Ray training.
Yeah, now here's one thing. Kylo Ren being Han Solo and Leia's son, which I felt like that was one part of the movie where they kind of dropped the ball. That was a big twist that I didn't hear about. I mean, I guess some people had heard about it, but I hadn't heard about it. Like, I had heard maybe Rey was or something, you know, or they were related somehow. Yeah. But, yeah, it was kind of just, Snoke is just like your son, or no, your father is on that or something like that. And it was just a real quick throwaway line. I was like, that seems like something you should build up to. Like, the reason, you know, Luke being Darth Vader's son in Empire was such a big fucking reveal was because they built up to it. There was all this tension, you know, and then finally it's like you get to that point in the movie where he's like, no, I am your father, you know? And so this one, it was just like, yeah, your father, Han Solo, he's doing this. And it's like, wait, did he just say that Han Solo was his father? You know? That's kind of how I felt about that. It's a cool twist, but I don't feel like they emphasized it enough.
Well, I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying, but, like, I kind of feel like they just wanted to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Like, as fast as possible. Because, like, I feel like everyone was thinking that they're going to tell us who Rey's parents.
Yeah.
And they didn't at all. So, like, I feel like they did that, like, near the beginning of the movie. So we'd be like, oh, so now we're going to find out who Rey's parents are.
Well, I mean,
never come.
The fact that it was at the beginning of the movie wasn't so much of a big deal. I just feel like it was just such a quick line. Like, just a quick throwaway thing, you know? Like, I wouldn't expect it to come, like, at the end of the movie, but, you know, at the beginning it's fine. It's just, I just felt like it was kind of like a in casual conversation type thing, and I feel like there should have been a little bit more, like, say, at the point where Han Solo and Kylo Ren meet face to face, you know, that's the point where he's like, you know, that's where you find out, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll, like, hint at it as the movie's going along and be like, you know, something about the son and all this shit, and then whenever you get there, like, oh shit, they were talking about Kylo, you know? But, I mean, it still worked out the way they did it. It was still fucking awesome. And, I mean, you know, it sucks that we're not going to get any more Harrison Ford as Han Solo, but, I mean, he's old as fuck, you know, when he broke his leg filming the movie, so obviously he's fragile now.
Yeah.
So maybe he couldn't hold out for 2 more films, you know?
I mean, I guess it really wouldn't have mattered if he died in that plane crash either.
That's fucked up. Fuck, Harrison Ford's not doing any more Star Wars films, so we don't need him.
I mean, the last Indiana Jones was so bad, I don't give a fuck if they make another one. So.
I was watching, I actually watched on the way home. I didn't watch it, I listened to it. Boogie2988's review. He saw it tonight too, and he was talking about how at first, like, it didn't feel like Han Solo to him, and that was kind of a problem I was having when they first introduced him, because I was like, man, that just, you know, it just doesn't look like Han Solo. you know, but it does. You know, it's like obviously that's what he would look like older because he is older, you know, but it just felt like Harrison Ford wearing a Han Solo costume at first. But then, you know, he gets into his mannerisms and stuff like that. And, oh, man, this movie was a borderline comedy. Do you agree? Borderline comedy.
Well,
there were so many funny parts. Say what?
So were the first ones, though.
Yeah,
the
but
first ones had a whole lot of comedy in them.
They did, but it was a little more like deadpan, a little more dry usually. But this one, like, there were some really silly moments that I loved, like when Rey and Finn are trying to fix the Falcon, and like the one over there, that one, and he's like, this one. She's like, no, that one. And finally, BB-8 like rolls over to it and points to it.
Yeah.
So that part was really funny.
Finn's like, come on, BB-8, you gotta tell her where the base is at.
He makes BB-8 lie.
And they give each other the thumbs up. Yeah, he makes BB-8 lie and gives them both the. BB-8 like turns on a little Bic lighter to give him a thumbs up.
Oh God, that one was hilarious. Yeah, this movie is awesome, like in so many ways. And I was gonna add to that. Fuck, I had something for that. Shit. Fuck, what did I have for that? Fucking potholes, man. Shit. There's something to go along with that. Fuck if I know.
Well, I'll tell you that he felt like Han Solo the minute that those two gangs show up to take him out.
Yeah. That's probably the moment for me too, where I was like, "Yeah, this is Han Solo. This is him doing what he does."
Like when he turns to the Kanji Club and he goes, "Wait, what was the second time?"
Yeah. That
like
was
he's like,
funny.
"But I haven't ripped you off twice." No, that was pretty good.
God, I wish I could remember what the fuck I was gonna. It was something to do with BB-8, and I don't fucking remember. Oh, I was gonna ask, because I don't know if I've ever seen anybody discuss this before, and I feel like this is a good place to do it. How the fuck do people other than other droids in the Star Wars universe understand what the fuck any R2 type of droid is saying, like BB-8 and R2-D2?
I can explain this.
Please explain it to me. Do they have like their own language and people kind of learned it, but they just can't speak it?
Yeah, they speak this form of binary.
Yeah,
like
I kind of figured that.
And like Luke picks up on it. Anakin can speak it. I guess Poe Dameron can speak it. I guess Rey somehow knows how to speak it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like their clicks and whistles are all like a form
Finn
of
obviously
binary.
does too, though. You know,
Yeah, I guess.
Because I mean, he had that whole conversation with him, but Finn didn't understand Wookiee, if I remember correctly.
No one understands Wookiee.
Han Solo does.
Yeah, but he's dead, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, poor Chewbacca. That was another thing too. Like, I don't feel like, maybe it's just because the screen was dark to me or something, and I couldn't tell. But I don't feel like they aged Chewbacca very much. Do Wookiees just not age?
Well, like, I think.
Because I mean, you got Harrison Ford, Han Solo there, who's gray and old and shit. I feel like they should have gave Chewie gray hair or something.
Wookiees live for a long time,
Yeah.
and the way that I understand it is that he's just now reaching like 100 years old.
Damn.
So he's still pretty young as a Wookiee.
Oh, really? So it's kind of like how Yoda lives for like 900 years. Wookiees live for pretty long, too.
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense. They're giant dogs.
Yeah, but dogs don't live that long.
Well, but this is a galaxy far, far away.
Man, how great is that feeling to see that pop up on the screen and then the scroll?
Dude, I know you were right along with me that they played like 3 more trailers than they needed to.
Dude, there were so many trailers, man. I felt like it was almost a joke played either by Regal or by Disney. Like, let's just put as many trailers in front of this as we can just to see how much shit these people will take from us.
And like, I can't even complain all that much because most of them were good, but
Yeah,
it
they
was
were all
just
good
like,
trailers.
oh.
You know, you had
I
they
mean,
had the
we got
Batman v
the
Superman. They had the
Jungle Book.
Apocalypse. You know.
Yeah, we had the Jungle Book.
Yeah.
What was that other one that we got like the first trailer for? Was it the X-Men movie? I
There
feel
was
like there's
that. World of
movie-
Warcraft was one of them.
Yeah, but that one had already come out. I feel like one of those
Kung
trailers
Fu
hasn't-
Panda 3.
No, not that. Not that. It was one of the later ones.
I don't remember. I think I kind of tuned them out at that point because I was like, please stop it with these fucking trailers. I mean, usually I love trailers, but, you know, it's Star Wars. I want to get this show on the road. We've been waiting so long, you know? And usually you only get like 3 or 4 trailers. I swear there was like 5 or 6. You know,
there's 8 or 10 trailers. I don't know what you're talking.
It seemed like it. But, dude, it got to the point where, like, everybody just started laughing because it was like everybody in there was like, come on. You know, because I remember like around like the 5th trailer, it went to black and I was like, this has got to be it. And all of a sudden the green thing pops up again and I just busted out laughing and everybody else did too. So I was like, at least they noticed it too, you know. And there was a couple of people booing at one point.
Yeah, like goddamn.
Yeah, there was a lot of
Well,
trailers.
dude, I think we can both agree. You know, there are some pretty decent costumes there tonight, but the best one was George Lucas.
Oh my God, dude, I wish we should have gotten a picture with him before he went in.
I know,
You know,
but
that was,
but deciding to eat at Old Chicago kind of like rushed us on time.
yeah, I mean, I lost track of time too. Like,
Yeah, I didn't know it was fucking 10:30 when we got back to the fucking theater.
Well,
thought it
whenever
was
I
like
looked at my
10.
phone, I was expecting it to be like 10 o'clock. And then I looked at it and I
Yeah.
was like, oh shit, it's 10:32, Will. We need to get moving. And then that's when he was telling you, and you were like, what? It's not 10:30. Like, no, it's
Yeah, I know, I
10:32.
I thought he was bullshitting me.
Yeah, and
Well, dude, I was thoroughly disappointed in Old Chicago. That's not the restaurant that I will be eating at again.
really? I love that place. What didn't you
Well,
like about it?
First of all, whatever the fuck was on those cheese fries that tasted like ass.
Yeah, but their
right?
pizza's
So that
fucking
kinda
awesome
ruined
though.
that. Well, the pizza's all right,
Yeah.
but if you're gonna tell me that you're serving a Chicago deep dish pizza, and what you fucking bring me is not a Chicago deep dish
Well,
pizza,
what did you order that specifically? Because they have different kinds of crust and stuff. Because I've
Oh
gotten
yeah,
like,
we ordered the deep dish, the Chicago deep dish.
oh really?
We didn't order the thin or the whatever the fuck the other one was. We
Yeah.
ordered the Chicago deep dish, and that's not what that was.
Because, I mean, usually
That
when
was-
I go there, I'll get one and I'll load it up with shit, and it's always fucking deep and fucking awesome.
Yeah, but like the way the Chicago deep dish works is it's more like a fucking pie
Yeah.
than a pizza.
Well, yeah.
Since I've eaten pizza in Chicago, so
I mean,
that's what I
usually
expect.
it's pretty authentic. I didn't really pay attention to what y'all got, but every time I go there, it's pretty authentic. You know, so maybe
I mean, dude,
they
I
just
got
had a new cook or something.
Right, and I got a pizza right here, but it's I just diss in Old Chicago. So
Well,
so
I mean,
I'd rather fucking eat at CC's than Old Chicago.
oh man, I don't agree. But again, I've not had a bad experience. Maybe it was just a new cook or something. I don't know, but yeah, usually they're pretty on point.
It's fries.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. It might have been something stupid like blue cheese, but it tasted like ass and it ruined those fries.
Well, I'm sorry that happened to you, but
Hey,
my
it's cool.
fries
Their
are
LITs
awesome.
Their LITs were on point. So
Yeah, the LITs were pretty good. I didn't finish mine though, so it didn't really give me a buzz or anything, but it was still pretty
well,
good.
I got 2.5, two of mine and half of yours.
Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. Anyway, so we should get back to talking about Star Wars. Let's see here. What else happened? I was surprised that Poe Dameron didn't have more screen time. I mean, you make some sense with what you said about it, but I don't know. I feel like they built him up as a more central character, which he probably will be eventually. But not in this movie.
Yeah, he was real heavy at the front.
Yeah.
And then like
Well, it was totally
then
like
TIE
setting
Fighter-
up for him to be one of the main characters, and then all of a sudden he's gone.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna have a big role in the next 2 films.
It kind of felt like a Wedge Antilles to me.
Yeah. Well, like I mean, it's like what I told you. Like I feel like he was, I feel like he's gonna be like the Han Solo, just because of like the way that he was like really witty at the beginning,
Yeah.
like those little like one-liners that he went to Kylo.
Yeah.
And then when he disappears about 15 minutes later, there's Han Solo, so you don't really need that kind of character.
Yeah, exactly. You're right about that.
There-
So
And I really think that this was kind of like an ode to Han Solo. Like as soon as he got on, he was
dude.
in every scene pretty much,
Yeah,
right?
this was totally a Han Solo movie. I think they realized that this is going to be the last chance they'd have to have Han Solo in a Star Wars film, So it was like, fuck it, let's just make it his movie, and it was pretty. I mean, and it's going to continue to be because you've got Kylo Ren, who is the son of Luke and Leia, of Han and Leia. So I mean, his presence is always going to be there.
You sick man.
Luke
and Leia.
When I was watching Empire and Jedi last night to get prepared for this, and this thought had crossed my mind before, but I didn't really put much credence in it. Like I was like, that's just stupid. But there's a point, I think it's at the end of Empire, when they get Luke off the thing that he's hanging on. She goes, I mean, she makes out with him earlier in the movie. But then like she's got him in the bed or whatever, like resting because he just got the shit kicked out of him by Darth Vader, and she kisses him a little bit, and they give each other this look. I'm like, these people, they fucked, at some point in time they had to have fucked, and they even like up until the point that he kind of finds out. It's kind of implied that they've at least done something because they made out that one time for her to make Han jealous, and then that little look and that kiss at the end of Empire was like, come on, they totally fucked, and George Lucas knew he was going to make them brother and sister, and even at that point, Luke knew. No, he didn't know. So yeah, he didn't find out that. Did he know by that point? Yeah, he did know at that point.
He didn't know he had a sister. He doesn't know he has a sister.
No, that's right. He found out in Jedi. That's right. That's right. You're right. So, yeah, but either way, George Lucas fucking knew, But yeah, speaking of George Lucas, that's what we were talking about before Old Chicago. For you people that don't know, I wish we could have gotten a fucking picture of it. Like Cody and maybe a couple other people actually cosplayed that I saw. From as characters from the movies, but there was one guy who did a George Lucas cosplay, and he was so fucking uncanny, dead on. Like he had the flannel shirt, he had the gray, crazy hair wig, and he had the gray beard. It was fucking nice.
It was.
I wish
man.
I'd gotten to know that guy, so that since we didn't get to see him after the show, that we could have fucking kept in touch with him because he seemed like a cool dude.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to bring up about the movie, man? I'm trying to rack my brain here.
Dude, the best part of the movie was when Kylo, like, all right, first of all, Kylo Ren is like a spoiled little kid.
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty cool just because it's like he's so angry and like he's got like a hair trigger. Like
yeah.
Like when
he's
when
part
that,
of the entitled millennial generation.
Yeah. Well, like, but
the
when
Star
that
Wars equivalent.
when that random First Order officer shows up and he's like, sir, we got some bad news. The droid got away, and he like turns his lightsaber on, and he like the officer like flinches.
Oh, dude. He fucks some shit up like 3 different times in this movie when he was pissed off. Like, he just starts slashing at the walls and shit with his lightsaber.
Yeah. And it was awesome.
It is awesome, but it's just like, man, that's total fucking teenage girl temper tantrum shit. And I thought it was cool though that they gave him kind of a new. I don't know if it's been explored in any of the other Star Wars stuff, but like a new force power, which is like the ability to get in people's minds and draw out information. It seems to be painful for the people he does it to, but he gets it.
He's crying their fucking brain.
Yeah, he fucking puts his hand up like in front of their fucking noggin and like tenses them up, and all of a sudden I guess he's walking through their memories and shit. It's fucking crazy. I hope they explore that more and like kind of explain like what's going on when he does that. But yeah, Rey, man, she's fucking strong on the Force. Didn't see that coming. I don't know if you did. You kept up with a lot more shit than I did.
Like, I didn't expect her to be that strong.
Yeah.
But I was like, why is Kylo struggling to pull this lightsaber out?
Because she had a lock on it.
Yeah, it was because she was working on it too, and she was strong.
Do you think?
But dude,
go ahead.
Dude, tell me how cool that first scene with Kylo is.
It's
when
pretty badass.
He cuts down Max Van Sydow's character.
Yeah.
And fires a blast at him, and he holds the fucking blaster bolt in the fucking air.
Yeah, and it just stays there while they bring him to him.
Yeah, and then like it doesn't move until he walks away.
Yeah.
Like he walks away and it like fires. That was just so awesome.
I'll also say this about Kylo Ren. He is he's not so intimidating without the mask. He kind of looks like a bitch without it. Like, he's got these big, awkward ears and his big-ass nose, and he just kind of looks like a dork. But he puts a mask on, and he's pretty badass. But without the mask, he just kind of looks like a dork.
I don't think he's going to be taking that mask off very much anymore.
Probably not. I kind of
Rey cut his face good.
Say what?
Rey cut his face pretty good.
Yeah, and I kind of got like a... kind of a Batman vibe in the sense that like the whole thing behind Batman is that like the Batman mask and outfit is who Bruce Wayne really is, and when he doesn't have that stuff on, he's putting on the act. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like he got rid of that other part of himself when he killed Han. So now it's like he's always gonna have to put that have that mask on because that's part of who Kylo Ren is. You know,
yeah.
So that's him now. You know, that other guy that's underneath the mask doesn't exist anymore, because that's kind of how it went down. Han was like, you know, he was like, what? How's he say it? I'm torn, apart inside or something.
I'm being torn apart.
Basically saying like between the good side and the bad side of himself. And Han is like, I'll do anything to help you out. And I guess his idea of being helped out was to kill Han to fully turn to the dark side.
That was like the best. Like that was a really good scene, but like
powerful.
Like my favorite part of it is Rey and Finn come from up top, and that light, that beam of light, comes down on Han and Ren.
Yeah,
and this, like, as soon as it fades away, that's basically like saying, well, that's all the light side going out of Kylo.
Pretty much, yeah, and it just goes all red and black, and
like that. Yeah, that's just great cinematography.
I was praying.
That was really...
I was praying there for a minute that, like, instead of just stabbing him with the lightsaber, that he would just like kick him off the ledge, and then, you know, it could be one of those things like, is he dead? Is he alive? But no, Han Solo's dead as fuck.
Shoved straight through him.
Yeah, that was fucking brutal.
That was so cool.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
And getting off topic from the actual context of the movie again. Of course, I wasn't there for the earliest showing tonight, but man, I remember when the prequels came out, like every one of those, like there were people everywhere. And it was like this huge thing at Regal in Lexington. There were a lot of people dressed up. You know, people were pumped. But dude, I think it's a sign of the times. You know, now it's like everybody's just moseys in. You know, there's a few people that are really into it. Everybody else is just kind of going in, sitting down, doing their thing, and leaving. You know, which is fine. But it's just like when you look back on the Star Wars premieres and any kind of big movie premiere, but especially Star Wars over the past, 40 years now? You know, almost 40 years. It's just, like, it was always such a big fucking event. And look, they're making, I'm sure, I seen, seen, however it goes. One of the local news channels had covered the premiere at the Kentucky Theater, which is downtown, and there was quite a few people there. That seemed like the place to be tonight, was the Kentucky Theater in downtown Lexington, just from that footage.
Like when I got there, the 501st was there, which was really cool because there's like a lot of people then dressed up and everything. But
I would have liked to seen that. I would have liked to got footage of that. You should have took some video.
Yeah, well,
or had Will.
I was preoccupied
trying to suck some 501st dick so you can get approved.
Yeah, and there are a lot of people wanting to take pictures with me and shit.
Yeah, we got quite a few pictures.
But I kind of think part of it is that before on these like pre-release showings, it would be a midnight showing and that was it.
Yeah.
Whereas tonight there were probably
out.
like 20 screenings of the movie.
That's like so all they were showing.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think they have like 16 or something screens at Regal, and I think every one of them was Star Wars.
I'd say probably.
And
it was awesome, though.
They all seem to be pretty packed. I don't think ours was sold out. It might have been. I don't know the way Regal is now with those reclining chairs, which are awesome. It doesn't really. It might have been sold out. It just didn't seem like it. Because that was one of my biggest fears going into this. Because I hate being shoulder to shoulder with people in a movie theater. It's so uncomfortable. But this, like, I didn't even notice it. I don't know if Will or Austin, who were on. Yeah, I don't know if those guys on either side of me noticed my fat ass next to them, but I mean, I felt like I had plenty of space, so.
Yeah, I did too, especially with that costume. I felt fine.
Yeah. So yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you though, man.
Say what?
I can't wait to get a new pair of boots, dude. Those women boots are fucking shit.
I can't believe you were wearing women boots. You know what you should have got, dude? Is they make them for Santa Claus costumes. It's like they're like these coverings that go over your regular shoes to make them look like boots.
Oh yeah,
that probably would have been best. Like, cause then you could just wear some kind of black shoes and just put that over top of them, and I mean it looks just like boots, And they actually that's what I thought you had at first because they look kind of exactly like that, but. I guess you were wearing women's boots.
I'll tell you, man. My feet are still aching right now.
See, now you know how the ladies feel. And those weren't even heels, man. Those weren't even heels.
Yeah, well, they're small heels on them.
You were wearing pumps.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to get up to 6'3" around Kylo Ren's height.
Another thing that kind of bothered me too was on top of him looking like a bitch, he kind of sounded like one. Not all the time, but even some of the time, like at least a couple lines in the movie with him with his mask on, I wasn't totally sold on his badassery. Maybe that's because he's still just kind of a kid. He's still kind of young, or whatever. Yeah. But I just didn't. I mean, he's an awesome villain. He's great. He's a great actor. He pulls it off. But there was just a couple lines, maybe more towards the beginning of the movie, where he's talking on his mask, and I wouldn't say the delivery's bad. It just doesn't sound very intimidating to me. But I mean, the rest of the movie is fucking intimidating as fuck until he takes that mask off, and he just looks like a bitch.
Dude, I'll tell you, man. When General Hux is addressing the entire First Order, he got pretty intense with it.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was pretty good.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that was an intense fucking speech.
Yeah. I can't even remember it. I just remember his face. And
he was yelling. He was furious. I can't wait, man. I so wish I didn't have to work day shift tomorrow. I would totally go to one of the early shows. And I don't know, though. I was about to say I might actually go after I get off work, but it's going to be like 10 o'clock, and I guarantee tomorrow night's show is going to be just as big as tonight's was, because it's the weekend, because a lot of people that had to work on Friday probably skipped out on tonight, especially if they couldn't get tickets to the earlier showings, So I'd say
Right.
the theaters are gonna be pretty fucking packed for at least the next couple weeks. They're gonna do fucking gangbusters with this movie, man. It's gonna be insane. I mean, it's already insane with the pre-orders, but I think I said it before we went in. I think this movie is probably gonna be the first movie ever to crack $1 billion in the first weekend. Maybe not the first, but definitely the first week. You know, I don't think any other movie's done that. I could be wrong, but I think most movies that have made that much money have taken a couple weeks to do it. So,
Well, I mean, like, think
plus,
about it like this.
so far,
like,
I've seen nothing but positive reviews. So, I mean, that's going to help it too.
yeah. Well, like it's like some movies are lucky to do 100 million in sales total, and
Yeah,
it
and
did
they've already
100
got
million
that.
pre-sales. Yeah, pre-sales were 100 million.
How much
so.
did this movie take to make? Have they released that figure?
$4 billion.
$4 billion? Are you serious with that number?
That's how much they bought it from George Lucas for.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm just talking about this one individual movie. I'm thinking it's probably got a budget of 120, 150 million. I would say.
Shit, I'd probably say 200 or 300 million.
You think
their
so?
budget.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think most of the big budget movies these days, and especially they used a lot of practical effects, so that saves money right there. You know, but they spent a lot of money on advertising and marketing too. Which they really didn't need to do because, I mean, come on, it's fucking Star Wars, you know? You probably could have spent what you would probably spend on a fucking Jack Black movie, you know? That advertising budget could have fucking sold this movie.
Fuck
You know?
yeah, I could have. I think I know who Simon Pegg was too.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because I don't remember seeing him. You know, was he like one of the Cantina people? Do you think? Who did you think he was?
I think he was the guy that Ray was selling junk to.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
That's worth a quarter portion.
Yeah.
That guy was pretty funny.
60 portions for the droid.
That would make sense.
Yeah, it kind of sounded like him a little bit, right?
Yeah, a little bit. I should have watched the credits. I didn't even think about it. But yeah, after on my way home, I was like, man, wasn't Simon Pegg supposed to be in this movie? I didn't realize he was playing like a character. You know, I figured this was gonna be him.
Yeah, from the behind the scenes footage, remember he was in
Yeah.
like a really large like bodysuit.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. That's crazy. Yeah, that character was hilarious. I hope he makes a comeback in the next movie somehow. You know,
Yeah.
that when he offered all that money for the droid, like just kept throwing, or not money, portions, whatever that means. I guess it's food. Is that what she was selling for? Was food?
Yeah,
Huh?
food and water.
Oh, is that what it was?
Food and water.
How about that
Yeah.
shit, man? Instant bread or whatever the fuck that was. You fucking get the
That was
bowl of
pretty
water.
cool, wasn't
Yeah.
That was cool.
How come we can't have that in 2015? Fucking Star Wars has it in a galaxy far, far away a long fucking time ago. You know, we should have that shit by now. Just fucking get a bowl of water and sprinkle whatever the fuck that was in it, and a big fucking lump of bread just comes out.
Fuck yeah.
Some
That was
kinda-
awesome.
Some kind of instant yeast.
I mean, you know, like we don't have anything cool. They've got all the cool shit. We don't
And-
have anything.
I mean, look at it this way. Whenever she did that, that was her quarter portion or whatever. That was a lot of fucking bread. You know, that could have fed, you know, a person that's good at stretching their shit out for a couple of days at least. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and that was okay. So let's go back to Rey being strong with the Force, which was awesome. I thought she was so cool.
Yeah.
There was like this one scene which I couldn't tell. Like, was it a flashback scene? Was it a premonition scene? Cause there was a little second clip of the part where they meet Kylo in that forest, you know, mixed in with like flashbacks, or was it all fucking premonitions?
I think it was flashbacks and premonitions because I mean obviously, you know, she sees the raid on the temple.
Yeah, yeah.
And then she sees herself being dropped off on Jakku.
Yeah.
But then
and was
she
that
also
one part? There was one part in that little piece. Was them like, I guess, the First Order or the Empire or somebody snatching a kid away? Was that kid supposed to be her?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
So, well, see, here's what I'm getting at is, we're speculating on she has to be somebody's offspring.
Yeah.
It's obviously not Han and Leia because they would have mentioned having a daughter. They talked about their son. Right. Surely they would have said something about their daughter. So it's not Han or Leia. Could be Luke.
Leia just didn't.
Say what?
Maybe Leia just didn't want to tell him.
I mean, yeah, that's a possibility too. I mean, maybe he knocked her up and then took off, or maybe it's one of his. Like we talked about on the Star Wars episode a while back. Han Solo slinging dick all around the galaxy. Maybe it's one of his illegitimate kids, but then that wouldn't explain the Force. So, I like the idea that she's related to Obi-Wan somehow. I don't know if she would be his granddaughter or daughter. No, definitely wouldn't be his daughter, but granddaughter because I can't really see Obi-Wan fucking, because he was kind of a celibate priest type of character. He was really all about the full message of the Force, which was pretty much akin to priesthood. No love, no emotion for other chicks or whatever, no starting families, and he was pretty on board with that. So I don't know if that would be the case, but maybe like a cousin or a niece or something, maybe. And I was thinking that maybe Luke was her dad, and so then that would make Kylo Ren. That would make Kylo Ren her cousin, or something.
Maybe it's like Qui-Gon's.
And I thought about that too. Maybe Qui-Gon is her granddad,
because Qui-Gon give a fuck about the Jedi, like, council and all, like, their stupid rules.
Yeah, and Qui-Gon was super strong with the Force too. I mean, obviously he couldn't take down Darth Maul, but even the strongest Jedi gets the best of them sometime. Somebody gets the best of them eventually. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they go with that. Because I mean, again, I can't really see Luke fucking anybody, but I would see that before I would see Obi-Wan. And I would definitely see that happen with Qui-Gon. Or maybe they could throw us a curve and it could be nobody that we know of, or at least somebody some Jedi in the Star Wars universe that existed, that we didn't know about or something, or we knew about, or whatever. But so it's going to be interesting to see what they do with that character. How did you feel about the ending?
That was good.
I just wish we could have had a little bit more Luke, man. They just gave us the tip.
I mean, that's all you needed.
Yeah, I mean, it worked. It definitely worked.
Just because, I mean, it makes, like, to me, it was like they kind of, like, mixed, like, the feelings of a New Hope and Empire into this one.
Well, it was kind of like, go ahead.
You get, like, bits and pieces of both, like, because you've got Finn, he's, like, pretty much laid up, out of commission.
Yeah.
That's a cliffhanger. You don't know, like, what's going on with, like, the bad guys, because their shit's gone and you didn't see any of them make it to safety.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like, Rey pops up and it's like, hey, you're going to get trained by a really old guy with a beard who's just going to stare at you right now. Like, you think you would almost think he would say something there.
Yeah, just some kind of line, just to end the movie.
Like something similar to like what Obi-Wan said. Like, instead of saying, I haven't gone by that name in a long time, if he would have been like, I haven't seen that weapon in a long time. Just something like that. But I mean, him not saying anything, like, I bet JJ probably wrote like 500 lines, and it was like, you know what?
No, these are good
he
enough.
Ain't gonna say shit.
Well, he doesn't need
he's
to,
just like, he ain't gonna say shit. Let Rian Johnson figure out what Luke's words are in this new trilogy.
Oh man, and it's like he looks so like curmudgeon, and just like
looks good. I didn't expect his hair to be that long, but I like it.
It works for him. you know. It's just like that final image in the movie is just so powerful. Him standing there on that cliff and her handing that to him, and him just like, God damn it, here we go again. Like you can see it in his eye, like, damn it, they found me. And
he's like,
that must be a good reason for it.
Well, yeah, like it's almost like he reached out to R2.
Yeah.
Because like C-3PO said, R2 hasn't been on in a long time.
Well, he said not since Master Luke left, or whatever it was he
Yeah.
said. You know?
Yeah. So, like,
so yeah, maybe.
and BB-8 knew that R2 had the rest of that shit in there too.
Oh yeah.
Because like that's
definitely.
what C-3PO said to him. He's like, he probably doesn't have that kind of stuff in his databanks.
Well, C-3PO never was much for actual facts. Like he would tell a fib to get out of doing something if he could, you know, and to get people to leave R2 alone, you know.
C-3PO had a pretty good scene though. When he pops in, he's like, Han Solo.
The very dude, that was like I felt like a kid again when C-3PO first popped up in the movie. Like it's just like, dude, because it's one of those things. Like I knew he was going to be in the movie, but by that point I'd kind of forgot because it was already in Act 2, I think. Like it was at least a half hour, 45 minutes in, you know, and all of a sudden it's just like you hear that voice and like, oh shit, like I forgot about him, you know. It's just such a cool feeling.
Yeah.
You know, he's such an iconic character. Did they explain the red hand? I know he mentioned it, but did he explain it?
No, they're not going to explain that. There's a comic coming out. It's going to be a one comic about C-3PO that explains how he got the red arm.
Nice. Yeah, I'll definitely be
So
getting that.
you'll have to pick that up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I will. It'll be in my folder whenever it comes out. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. I felt like the blowing up of their planet, I guess, is what they were on this time, is like a planet that they had turned into a weapon that sucked up a fucking sun. Like, I feel like that whole episode there where like they blew it up, like right after or right during Han and Kylo's little interaction. I feel like not that it was anticlimactic, but I feel like it just kind of happened. Like I know, like they showed them going through and placing the shit, but it was like so quick, like because you know in A New Hope in Episode 4, you know it's like this big, you know, this whole fucking they're on their way to it and they're working on getting to it, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's the whole fucking dogfight above the Death Star. And this one was a very covert mission. You know, there was some interaction, there was some conflict, you know, and I'm not saying it was bad. I just like it just kind of like it happened, and I was like, whoa, they fucking did it. Like there didn't seem to be a whole lot of resistance. I mean, there was some, you know, it wasn't easy for them,
right? You
know, but it definitely was kind of seemed a little too easy to take out, maybe. You know,
well, they went in there and they tried to hit it and they couldn't get through it. So like Han and them were like, fuck it, we're gonna try to blow it up.
Yeah.
And they like blow it up and it still doesn't even take it out.
Yeah.
And Poe Dameron had to fly inside of it and like strategically shoot out the rest of it.
Yeah.
For it to like blow up on itself when they went to go fire.
I mean, yeah, it definitely wasn't like super easy. I'm just saying, like, you know, whenever it finally happened, it was kind of like, oh yeah, that was supposed to happen. You know, I think maybe because you get lost in the whole interaction between Han and Kylo Ren. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that kind of just grabs you so much that whenever shit starts blowing up, you're like, oh fuck yeah, that's right, they were gonna do that. You know.
It was also pretty cool that it turned into like a new sun.
Yeah. I was gonna say that too, because like I guess they had consumed every bit of that fucking sun for their weapon.
Yeah.
And when they blew it up, like the sun just kind of bursted out, you know, and turned that planet into a fucking sun.
I mean that weapon was fucking cool when they fired it.
Who comes up with that, man? Like who's like, all right, we're gonna build a weapon that can suck up a sun and shoot it back out at stuff. Like that's insane.
Like light years away.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy. It's like it's like
advanced
like targeting.
Yeah, it wasn't just like one beam.
They
Yeah.
knocked out like fucking 6
They
minutes.
they had a VAT system. They could select multiple targets and fucking take them out. And I guess the next target was the planet that they were on at the time. I guess.
Yeah, they're gonna come take out more of that shit. Like when Finn was like, he's like, Solo, what are we gonna do? And he's like, "You call me Solo?"
Yeah, he's a Han, whatever.
He's like, "I'm sorry, Han."
You know,
He's like, "Sorry, Han, whatever." And he's like, "Yeah, okay, big deal."
Yeah, he goes, "Oh, well, he goes, I'm sorry, Han, Mr. Solo, whatever, or something like that." And he's just like, "What?" He's like, "All right, okay, big deal." And he calls him Big Deal because that when they first met, he's like, "I'm with the Resistance. I'm kind of a big deal." And Han Solo is just like not impressed at all. And I mean, which
He's
was
like,
a lie, and he knew it was a lie. He fucking saw right through his ass, you know. And that was another
he
thing I
told
was
him
getting
he
to is
said,
he
"Figure out
say
your
what?
lies." He says, "Women always figure out your lies."
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. He was, you know, obviously Han Solo knew he was lying, and he's like, he tells him all that shit, and he says something about, yeah, women will always figure out your lies or something like that. You know, basically telling him not to lie to Rey because she's gonna figure it out. You know, and then of course, they end up dropping the ball when that what was her name? The old lady alien. Maz Kanata, yeah, she fucking picks up on it right away, you know, and calls him out, and BB-8's just like, nah, fuck, you know, I'm not lying for you anymore, motherfucker. You know, kind of walked away from the situation. I'm gonna seriously have to watch it again because I mean it's so overwhelming. You know, like it was such a good movie, and just like trying to take it all in one sitting is just not going to be possible. So I will say that much, folks. If you're listening to this, you've made it through all these spoilers, and you still haven't seen the movie, I'll tell you that much. It's a lot to take in. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of story to it. You know, it's not super complicated, but there are, you know, like I'm sitting here having a hard time like coming up with specific shit to talk about because there's so much to fucking talk about.
What did you think about Snoke?
Snoke, yeah, we should talk about Snoke. I thought he was a cool character. I don't feel like we got to know him well enough yet. He was just kind of there, you know. I don't know a whole lot about him yet, so I'm hoping in the next movie we get a little bit more into his backstory. Because I mean, I don't know if maybe I missed something. If you can fill me in, like what some more details about Snoke, because I really don't know who he is. I know he's a big motherfucker, or his hologram is. I don't know if he specifically is, but because he was a hologram the whole time. You know, that might have just been a huge projection. He might be a little tiny thing, you know?
Well, like,
dude, what if he was only like 4 inches tall and he just like has his self projected like that to intimidate?
That's a possibility.
You know? Because, I mean,
well, like,
you never actually
like
see him, you just see the hologram.
Yeah. But, like, I think that the way that the next movie's going to go, I think that we're going to get the training of Rey and the, like, further training of Kylo. And, like, I think that's what this whole thing's going to build up to.
Yeah.
Because it's like this guy, like, the master of the dark versus a guy who's the master of the light. But instead of them fighting, it's like their pupils fighting.
Yeah. I wonder.
But I don't know, man. Maybe
go ahead.
Having to fight Snoke. You know, maybe Luke has to fight him, and it would be like more of like a force battle than a lightsaber battle.
Could be. Shit. What was I going to say?
He's going to talk about how good Leia looked.
She was pretty hot, man, for an old chick. You know.
No, I meant the girl dressed as Leia.
Oh, that chick. That chick's.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad. The dude's wife, she looked good, didn't she?
Dude, she was fucking hot as fuck, dude. I wanted to say something, but then as soon as she was like, yeah, this is my husband, I was like, fuck. Because I was on the verge, like, I was on the tip of my tongue, like, damn, he looked good, you know? And I kind of complimented her a little bit when he walked away, but then I was like, when he came back, she was like, yeah, this is my husband. I was like, fuck. Because I was going to give her a little bit more.
That's the best part about wearing a mask. Couldn't tell where I was looking.
Yeah, she had a nice little buddy on her. I mean, they did get a card, so they might end up hearing this, So I do apologize, but I'm sorry, dude. Your chick was hot.
Congratulations, sir.
Yes, congratulations. You have a hot chick that really pulls off a Leia costume.
Oh.
But now I was going to say something about Snoke and all that. What were you going to say just then?
I said, you missed Slave Leia. She was there with the 501st.
I know, man, and I'm so pissed. Was she hot?
She was very hot.
Did she have like the same kind of body, or was it like a different kind of body?
All I can tell you is that I still want to see a pair of tits, right? like I've been worked up all day. Like I've had a nerd boner for Star Wars, and then like seeing Slave Leia, I got like a legitimate boner.
Yeah.
So I've got like a double boner going on, and I don't know which one I need to. I don't know which one I need to fix first, because I guess I just need to jack off to some Star Wars porn.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. Just go, go on like Pornhub or YouPorn or RedTube and just type in Star Wars and get to it.
But I've seen some pretty fucked up porn, like with Darth Maul with the tattooed dick and horns growing out of it. Fucking. Seen that? I've seen him fucking Padme, so that was pretty cool. I don't care. I don't care at all.
I still can't think.
If there's a pair of tits, if there's a pair of tits out in the open, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not so much about the dick, anyways.
Yeah, I have to pretend it's my dick, or else I don't get off.
Do you think that Darth Maul really had a fucking black and red prickly dick?
Well, I mean, cats do, so probably.
But he wasn't a cat.
He's an alien.
That's true. Shit, man. I wish I had fucking something. I fucking hate my brain sometimes. I really do. I guess we can leave it at that, man. Again, dude, I'm not even going to say that you should go see this movie, because obviously everybody's going to go see this movie. So I hope you enjoy the movie as much as we did. I'm definitely going to see it again, and by the time we do the next podcast, I might have even more to talk about. There was something I was going to say, and God, my brain, it just completely fucking just jumped out my ear and went and grabbed a sandwich or something. So that's pretty much it. The Force is not strong with this one. If it was, my brain would work a little bit better. But
dude, I'm not even joking. I want to see Daisy Ridley topless.
Yeah.
She's got tiny titties, and I want to see them. I want to see her little nipples. I want to see them. Because when she wears them little dresses and you see her little bra, I'm like, girl, I want to see them nipples.
I mean, yeah, she looks pretty hot, man. I'd like to see her lower half. I'm a vagina and butt man myself. I mean, I like titties too, but man, I like a good clean vagina.
Both of us together, we get the full picture.
Yeah, right. I mean, like, dude, there's been times when I've been with a chick and I go down on her for like an hour just because I like to look at it. I don't even know, and I mean, I like doing that, but it's like, for the most part, I just stare at it. I don't even know why. I just have a staring contest with the pussy. It always wins. It always wins.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I guess that's it for this week's special edition of Chronic Confusion. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Keep checking back. We're going to be doing a whole lot of new stuff on the channel. Cody did a description video of how to put together his Kylo Ren get up that I might tack on to the end of this episode. So if you see that, good. If not, it'll be up on the Dubcast channel real soon. So you should definitely check that out.
It's still uploading to Dropbox right now. We're about one third.
That might be why our call keeps dropping, because it's taking up internet.
That's possible.
You know, but I mean, other than the call dropping a few times, I think the sound quality's pretty decent. I mean, it sounds like you're on a phone, obviously, but you know that's not going to hurt it too much.
Do you want me to beat off and see if you can hear me fapping?
I'd rather you didn't. I'd like to. Mainly, I'd like to get some Fallout in before I go to bed, so I don't have time to sit around and listen to you fap. But also, I just don't want to hear that. So, but yeah, hit the subscribe button. Leave us a comment. Tell us how you felt about Star Wars. Do you agree with how much we love it? We actually interviewed a couple people that weren't as excited about it. So, you know, obviously everybody's going to have their own opinion on this. And we don't expect everybody to love it, but
no, bullshit. If you didn't fucking like it, or you got something negative to say about it, I'm gonna come to your fucking house and I'm gonna stick my dick in your ear.
You know what you should just start trolling everybody that gives it a bad review, or even like a mediocre review. Just start trolling the fuck out of them. Just make up like a bunch of fake accounts and just fuck with them hardcore, just because it's something to do.
Like, dude, I really. You got that picture of me and the cop, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be going up sometime soon.
Oh my god, like I mean, I want that on Facebook.
I'll definitely. I'll try to put it up. If not tonight, I'll definitely put it up as soon as I get to work tomorrow, because I'm sure I'll have some free time at work tomorrow. So, that's probably where I'm gonna edit all this shit together.
You'll definitely have me putting on the costume tomorrow too.
Yeah, that'll be up sometime tomorrow.
Yeah, as soon as it gets done uploading, I'll send it to you, but that takes time as well, so.
Yeah, you know, it's not too much trouble. I mean, it doesn't take too much time, you know. So, anyways, that's it for us for this episode, you know. And don't forget about the T-Dubs82 channel, which we'll be putting up shorter clips and whatnot over there. So if you're not the type that likes to listen to full episodes every time, you know, we'll be putting up some shorter clips there and whatnot. So that's
also,
pretty much.
You don't listen to the full episode, you son of a bitch.
Do I?
We work really. I said also fuck you if you don't listen to the full episode, you son of a bitch. We work really hard at this shit, and we talk a long time, and you need to fucking hear every word.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, in the age of in the digital age, when you don't have to rewind or fast forward, you know, you can always stop something and come back to it later. There's really no excuse why you can't listen to a full episode. You know, listen to 15 minutes and turn it off and go do what you got to do. You know, then come back to it later and listen to 20 or 30 minutes. You know, whatever. You can get through it.
I'll tell you why I said that and why I said the other thing about the Star Wars opinion. It's because like well, we've talked about wanting to do video game and, you know, shit, but like people who do like their like top 10 lists, they're like, now obviously this is just my opinion, and you know, I want your all's opinion in the comments. Well, if we ever do a fucking top 10, I'm gonna go, this is the fucking gospel. If you don't agree with it, wrong, then you can go get fucked. Because I mean, you know, everyone's trying to be nice about it. Fuck that. I'm the internet bully, you motherfucker.
Just troll the whole internet.
I'm the guy your mother about. I'm the reason you've got parental controls on your shit, little boy.
And on that note, again, folks, hope you enjoyed the movie, and please get in the comments below and give us your review. Tell us what you thought about it. And, well, until the next episode, I guess watch out for the potholes. Cody, watch out for the potholes, my friend.
Yeah, buddy. May the force be with you.
Yes, force is with you, too, sir. All right, peace out, y'all.
Later, man.
Yep. So now that we got rid of that, you loser. No, I'm just kidding. Again, thanks for listening, y'all. Watch out for the potholes. We'll see you later.